The following is a live sports presentation on Glycon.
Glycon's coverage of UA Local 502 Louisville basketball game night starts now.
And welcome to Glycon's coverage of Louisville basketball game night and high school basketball here from the Louisville Metro, where we've got the Ballard Bruins at 8-4 in to take on the Butler Bears at 10-3. And this one looks to be a really nice ball game tonight. We've got the girls going on now, but we will be in boys action here shortly. I'm Dr. Todd Carter, alongside me, Coach David Henley. Xander Essex working our camera tonight. Well, Coach, this one really, they're not in the same region, not in the same district. This is more about what? Evaluating your team and about some bragging rights, right?
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head when you kind of mentioned the part about it's not a district game, it's not a regional game, but it's a game where you're going to find out where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are. Now, these coaches already know some of that stuff, but when you're Ballard playing a team like Butler, they're probably going to reveal some of your weaknesses where maybe somebody else wouldn't, and the same goes, vice versa. So it's a really good game. Jason Frakes is here, so
that must make it a good one, right?
Popcorn's popping. Yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely. Well, and I guess my second thought on that then would be just briefly learning about those things now. What does that then mean for these coaches over the next, say, month, 2 months, obviously, before playoff time?
Right. And I'd like to say it means this or this or this, but we're creatures of habit, and, tonight Coach Geary and Coach Willis, they're going to have things they're looking for. Next week it's going to be something else. The following week it's going to be something else, and we're just always trying to plug holes, so to speak. So, games like this, you just roll them out there and let the kids play, do the best you can, and go back and watch the film. Hopefully to watch it on YouTube, Glycon.
Yeah, that's right.
And roll with it.
And roll with it. All right. Well, let's cut back to the court and take this opportunity to look at some players to watch. So for Ballard, Mason Grivna for certain. And you were saying coming in, what makes him special, you think, for Ballard?
He's 6'11".
That's not something you see every day.
Yeah, he's tall. He's closer to the rim than everybody else. But he's made 8 3-pointers. He's a back-to-the-basket kind of player. So he's just one of those guys that's really hard to guard. 6'11", that can make a three. It makes him hard to guard. Cole Edelin, he's a Division I basketball player. He's going to Western. He's a huge addition, maybe the biggest addition in the entire region for Ballard. So those two guys are going to be very important for the success of Ballard, not just tonight, but moving forward.
All right, and for Butler, Adrian Wilder.
Yeah, I watched Adrian back when he was in middle school. He was a nice player then, and just fun to kind of watch him grow and improve as a player. He really plays hard. He can shoot it, get to the basket. He's a tough kid. He should be fun to watch.
All right. Well, so we should have a good one for you here this evening. Let's step aside. We're going to hear from some of our fantastic Glycon sponsors, and then when we come back, Coach Henley had the chance to talk to Coach Willis, and we'll be back with that when we return on the pregame here from Butler High School on Glycon.
Folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer. Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and Louisville.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Oldham County today.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Polo Real Estate Group, your one-stop real estate source. Founded by 1993 male graduate Dion Reese. Contact him at 502-387-6330 or visit polorealestategroup.com.
Good evening. This is David Henley. I'm here with Ballard Bruin head coach Greg Willis. Coach, you got a big game against Butler tonight. Really not a lot of ramifications for anything other than pride, really, but it's a good test for your team. This year you got a 6'11 kid playing for you, and I know that's not something a lot of us ever have, and you probably not had that. Have you had to adjust your coaching style or do anything different with a 6'11 guy?
You know, Coach, it's a fun adjustment that we got to make. It's a luxury to be able to adjust and add somebody like Mason. Just purely throwing the ball to the post. It's a lost art now. We think it's so simple and just a natural skill that players have to throw the ball to the post, and something we've had to work on. We've had to watch film on. We've had to break down. And then you throw it in there, and then guys want to stand. And so we've had to create some movement off of it. But the good part about Mason is that he can play inside, but he can also play outside. He's skilled with the basketball. He's an unselfish kid, good decision maker. So we're able to get him touches in different areas, and he goes and gets it pretty good off the glass. So we've definitely gone more interior focus and focusing on throwing the ball to the low post more than we have. But it's a luxury for the guards, too, because he's a big screener and he plays well off those guards. And so Mason's a great player.
Yeah, I think it probably makes it hard for teams to switch ball screens. And it's funny you talk about making an adjustment to post passing, and you mentioned standing still. I had a saying that I always use. If the ball goes in the post on offense and you stand still, you're stupid. Mm-hmm. But and I don't mean that figuratively, but just to get the point across that you have to move. Speaking of changing your coaching style, you had a guy come in halfway through the season, Cole Edelin. He's played in, I think, 4 games. Has that been an adjustment for you or the other guys?
Yeah. That one hadn't been too much of an adjustment from a style standpoint. Cole has a great understanding for the game of basketball. So he's able to pick things up really quick. So schematically, it hasn't been much of a change. I would say the difference is that we've got him playing on the ball with the ball in his hands, and so it moves some other guys off the balls, and so understanding roles. Everybody wants the ball in their hands, and everybody wants to shoot it, but Cole's a 2,000-point scorer, and he's signed with Western Kentucky for a reason, and so we've been trying to harp to our guys like, y'all are great, and y'all are skilled, but we also might need to pass up 1 or 2 to get him a shot. But we're thrilled to have him, and Cole's been a great teammate. He's been a leader. He's probably our best communicator right now, so it's been a welcomed addition. Yeah, you mentioned a great communicator. I wish I could find out a way to get high school kids to talk. I'd write a book and we'd both retire. Yeah, that's right.
You mentioned yesterday when we talked that rebounding is an area of weakness for yours where you have to get better. But besides rebounding, what do you all have to do tonight to beat Butler?
Coach, we got to sit down and we got to guard the basketball. Butler's really good at attacking you. They shoot it well from multiple spots, and so they want to break it down and pitch it out and shoot a bunch of threes. Challenge our guys to sit down and stand so they don't have to rely on help. They get you in a scramble situation with their shooters, and it can be tough. So just trying to focus on guarding the ball and keeping it in front.
Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck to you tonight. This is Dave Henley for Glycod Sports.
Buying or selling a new home, and you want to do it with few hassles? Count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering. Serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham. Always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Blind Direct, not just blinds. Blind Direct, not just blinds.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Old as the game. Pick and roll, man. If you can't
As we
it.
return here to the Butler High School and our battle between Ballard and Butler. And it is time for our Inside Look. Inside Look brought to you by Blinds Direct, proudly serving Louisville for over 30 years. Visit blindsdirect.com or call 502-266-0079. That's 502-266-0079 for the best in home decor. Blinds Direct. Well, first up for the Ballard Bruins, let's take a look at them first, except I managed to take away the wrong thing, so we're going to put that up like that. All right, let's turn it over to Coach, and for the Ballard Bruins, what do we want to look at them inside look?
Well, Coach Willis, when he and I talked, he said they're at their best when they really move the ball, and that's one thing he's looking for tonight. A lot of times you get guys that love to dribble and the ball sticks and stops and players stop moving. So he's looking for ball movement. He also mentioned one of the things, especially against Butler, you have to contain penetration. Because when those guys get in the lane, break their defense down, opens the floor up for all kind of offensive opportunities and rebounding. But we're going to come back to rebounding.
We're going to come back to rebound. So those are your inside looks for Ballard. For the Butler Bears, their inside are as follows.
And they want to open the floor. I mean, spread the floor, play their 5-out game. Hope to draw Ballard and especially Mason Gribna away from the basket so they can attack. And when you do help, they can kick the shooter. So that's a big thing that Coach Geary's always done. And it's going to be important that they find Cole Edelin, especially on the break, because he's going to shoot it at any time. And it doesn't matter if it's on a one pass or dribble up and shoot a three, but you have to find shooters, and especially him. And Coach Willis also talked about rebounding. Both teams, in talking to their coaches, that's their biggest concern. With Coach Geary at Butler, he said their goal is to out-rebound their opponent by 5 every game.
Okay.
And he said we've only done that once. So he's not happy with that. And And Coach Willis, even though they have a 6'11 guy, he's not been happy with their rebounding. And it kills your defense when you have a good possession. You make them miss a shot, take a tough shot, and you don't get the ball. It just kills you. And so you got to rebound the ball.
All right, so those are our inside looks for both of these teams. This broadcast is authorized by Butler High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation of all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to step aside, hear from some more of our fantastic Glycod sponsors, including Blinds Direct, who brought you this inside look. When we come back, Coach Henley had the chance to talk to Coach Gary here just a little bit ago. We'll hear from both of them when we return in the pregame here on Glycod.
Not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable. They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself. This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
When you want the right agents for your real estate needs, choose the Van Treese team with True Blood Real Estate. Former University of Louisville basketball star Stephen Van Treese and his wife Laura Protenick Van Treese combine local knowledge, dedication, and results to help you buy or sell with confidence. Contact the Van Treese team at 502-468-1463. Because no other real estate team quite measures up when you experience the True Blood advantage.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. And the Van Treese team with True Blood Real Estate. Experience the True Blood advantage.
Back here tonight at Butler High School, I'm with head coach Kevin Geary, the Butler Bears. Coach, you got a big one tonight. Ballard, you and I talked last night. You don't put a whole lot into it as far as the long game, so to speak, but yep. Ballard gives you a chance to figure out where you are because you know they're going to be good. Kind of a good mid-season game tune-up for the LIT.
Yep.
Midway through the season, you're 10-3. What are some things your team's done so far that you're happy with? I don't know. You're probably never happy. We never are. But what do you like so far?
I think the biggest thing that I'm happy with, we're really sharing the ball early on. We've met we try to get 15 assists a game. That's one of our 5 main goals that we look for, and we've met that goal all 13 games. So I'm really happy with how we're sharing the ball right now. I think it's led to our shooting percentages being a lot higher than they have been in the past. So
good. I think we all like ball movement and getting that extra pass and scoring off assist. On the other hand, what are some areas where you need to improve? I know we talked about rebounding. You can talk about that or maybe something else, but we're always looking to improve. Where do you see the Butler Bears?
I think the biggest thing we got to improve, like you said, rebounding. We're a much smaller team than some of the teams that we've played. In the games that we've lost, rebounding's been a big issue. But just generally overall, I really want to see our team put 32 minutes of intensity and focus together. We get some spots where we get comfortable or we get a nice lead and then we kind of let our foot off the gas. I really want to see us, compete and play hard for a full 32 minutes and see what that looks like, because I would be pretty excited to see what that looks like. Yeah, we'd love to see all our kids play for 32 minutes. What can the viewers expect to see from the Butler Bears? What kind of style do you like to play? We play fast. We play really fast. We shoot a lot of threes. Like I said, we're not a very big team, so we really are guard oriented. So we set a lot of screens on the perimeter, a lot of pick and roll. We really look to get downhill, put 2 on the ball, and try to make the best situation out of all of that. I was joking with a couple of Ballard's varsity players at the JV game last night that we should just turn the clock off and the first team to get to 90 wins the game. So it should be a fun one. It'd probably be fun, especially if they could call their own. But, yeah, I've watched your teams play for several years. You like to get it out and you pressure, spread the floor. I look forward to watching your team play. Last thing, what does Ballard do that concerns you the most? They got multiple players within the gym range. Cole shoots it really well, but they've got some other guys that shoot it really well. I don't know their names. 0, 11, and 12 all shoot it really, really well. Zero's a freshman. He played the freshman and JV games last night, hit 5 threes in the third quarter of the JV game. 6-minute quarter, you hit 5 threes. You're doing something right. So that's the biggest thing that concerns me. Outside of the size differential, I think we do a fairly decent job of making up for the size differential. But the way that they get out in transition and can shoot it, when they're comfortable and playing the way that they like to play, and taking those transition threes or off the pick and roll, that's what really concerns me. Yeah, Coach, they like you. They've got some quick kids. They've got some depth. They cause problems for you and everybody else they play, but I've always admired the way your teams play. You're usually undersized, but your guys don't back down. I look forward to watching you all play tonight. Coach, good luck to you. This is Dave Henley with Glycod Sports.
Red Ball Recycling is Southern Indiana's #1 recycling choice for a reason. We offer top dollar for all scrap metal. We can buy steel, copper, aluminum, brass, junk cars, and more. Call or stop by Red Ball Recycling and turn your scrap metal into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, that became the place their kids grew up. The legendary Exmark Laser Z is the zero-turn mower more landscape pros trust. For cut quality, comfort, and reliability. Exmark, official mowers of the backyard life. Visit your local dealer or explore the Exmark Laser Z online for special finance offers. Available now.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
It's time for tonight's starting lineups here from Butler High School, where the Ballard Bruins will go as follows. These starting lineups brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Get started with Interstate Batteries. They're outrageously dependable. First for the Ballard Bruins at 8-4, Quentin Woods, 6'2", freshman, averaging 12 points. Cole Edlin, 6'2", senior, headed for Western Kentucky, averaging just over 16 points a game in his 4 games back in Kentucky with the Bruins. Number 11, Jaden Culver, a 5'8" senior, averaging just not quite 11 points a game. Barron Clay, a 5'10" sophomore, averaging 12 points. And you heard Coach Henley and I talking about him in the pregame. Mason Grivna, a 6'10" freshman, averaging not quite 16 points a game. Woods, Edlin, Culver, Clay, and Grivna. For the Butler Bears, Brandon Heath, a 5'11" senior, averaging not quite 12 points a game. Santana Anderson, 5'7", senior, averaging about 8 points. Braden Wilkins, 5'9", junior, averaging 9 points a game. Henrik Barjolo, a 5'8" senior, averaging 10.4 points. And Adrian Wilder, a 6'3" senior, averaging 15 points a game for the Butler Bears. Heath, Anderson, Wilkins, Barjolo, and Wilder are the Bears' starting lineup. Let's take a brief timeout and get our billboard open in. We will be back in just a couple minutes with our opening tip here from Butler High School on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. From Glycod, it's UA Local 502 Louisville Basketball Game Night. UA Local 502 and the Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky. We do it right the first time. Tonight's game is brought to you by Red Ball Recycling, turning your scrap metal into scrap money. HKC Roofing, better than guaranteed. Tinsley Family Concessions, commitment to quality. German American Bank, building our community since 1910. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust. Anderson's Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. And by Blinds Direct and State Farm Insurance agent Leslie Gilley. Now courtside for all the action from Glycod on UA Local 502 Louisville Basketball Game Night.
As we return to Butler High School for this battle between the Bruins and the Bears, let's look at our game notes. Series record from 2002 to present. Ballard's won 6 of them, Butler 2. Butler won their last matchup in 2022. So it's been a little bit since these two guys have played. Ballard's last win was in 2021. So, and remind you again that I'm Dr. Todd Carter, Coach David Henley alongside me, and Xander Essex running our camera for us this evening here from Butler High School as the players are introduced. Coach, I guess your final thoughts on what we're going to see tonight. Anything in particular that we haven't touched on, or something we want to touch on again for folks to be looking out for?
No, I think it's I don't want to say it's a contrast of styles, because Ballard, even though they've got a big guy that they like to throw the ball into, they're still going to be Ballard, and they're going to get it out and run and attack. So it ought to be fun.
Well, I think it really is nice. This is on a Tuesday night right after the first of the year. These are two teams that will be battling late, late in the season. In their respective regions. This is a nice one just to get a good look at, some teams that we may see down the road.
Yeah, I think it's a great point you made, because that's, we can talk about the LIT, we can talk about Butler and Ballard on a Tuesday in January, but the ultimate goal is regional championship.
What happens,
And Butler is going to be one of the favorites. Ballard is always a favorite in the 7th, but now that they've added Cole Edelin, Male, St. X, Ballard, who's better, it's going to be fun to watch those three. And they're not the only ones.
Right, sure.
Seneca did a couple years ago. Yeah, it's two good teams that are going to be battling for a region championship.
All right, as we get set to tip this up, it's Wilkins and Grivna, and home Bears control.
And the Ballard Bruins start out man-to-man.
Try to call out.
It'll be interesting to see how Grivna guards a 5'10" guy.
That was Heath with that first shot that fell harmlessly. And
I would say Coach Geary would probably try to exploit that a little bit, but Grivna right there did a nice job of just keeping the ball in front of him. And, as coaches, we make defense a lot more complicated than it actually is sometimes, but if you just stay between your man and the basket, a lot of times that's pretty good.
That's Edelin with it. Gives it up. And gets it back in the corner for 3. Won't fall. And Grivna with the first bucket for the Bruins. On the other end, not able to convert was Wilkins.
I don't think that's the kind of shot Coach Geary wants, a turnaround fadeaway over a 6'11" guy. But Butler will have to adjust, because they probably haven't played against a lot of 6'11" guys to this point.
So Ballard back into the offense, throws it inside to Grivna, and nice catch and shoot there for the big fella.
It's going to be hard to stop man-to-man.
And then Wilder with the 3, won't fall. Anderson scoops it up, takes his own 3. That won't go. Grivna cleans it up. Oh, dangerous, though. Heath nearly stepped in there and took it away. Kick out. That's Woods. Woods buries the 3. 7-point early Ballard lead.
That is a perfect example of 20-26 in the game of basketball. Push the ball up the floor, and your wings run to the corner instead of cutting to the basket like we were all taught back in the old days.
And then good defense there. That was Clay taking it away. And then whistle. Good hands by Baron Clay, the sophomore.
Clay and Culver, really the only two guys that Ballard has returning that played much at all for him last year.
Edlin takes it inside, gives it up. Grivna, great look, and the dunk. And with that 9-point lead, we've got an early timeout by Butler. So we will take a timeout as well. Back with more first quarter here on Glycod.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
I think we've just barely got time as we're back to show you that great pass from Edlin before we have to cut back to live action. Let's bring it back live now, coming back out of that timeout. Early 9-0 lead for the Bruins. So Wilkins is caught at the elbow, gives it up. Anderson and whistle travel.
Well, we're only about 2 minutes and 40 seconds in, but I've really been impressed with Grivna's ability to guard the dribble. He's just staying in front of his man, which is good defense.
Absolutely. Now Grivna gets it, a little outside the block. Good spin move, whistle, and the foul. That's going to go against Wilder.
Boy, it's a really tough ask when the ball gets on a block like that. When he's that deep, it's really hard to stop a good post player. You know, I was talking about guarding, staying between your man and the ball. That's like what you tell third graders at basketball camp. But I saw a video, and I forget who it was, talking about Phil Jackson. And that's all he told his guys, stay between your man and the basket.
Right, yeah. It
when
seems
it really
so basic.
Gets down to it, I mean, there's help, there's bluffing, there's all those. You just stay between your man and the basket.
Grivna gets 1 of 2. And has 7 of the 10 thus far in the contest. Wilder with the 3 wouldn't go, but then the putback by Barojo.
Well, that was what Coach Willis was concerned about, rebounding. And the first bucket they give up is a stick back.
That's Woods again. This one's short. Wilder comes out of there with it, quickly ahead. Heath, spin move, gets it back out. And that was Tinsley who checked into the ball game with the 3. Wouldn't go, but the whistle. Push underneath by Woods. Heath finds Wilder. Now Heath on the drive. That's good defense there.
Really good.
Wilder from the elbow. Can't get it to go. Grivna cleans it up.
Ballard's doing a really good job of keeping the ball out of the paint on that possession. A couple of guys try to get in there.
Edlin, step back, 3. Can't get it to fall. Gargiulo with it. Working against Clay. And now Heath with it. So it's early 10-2 lead. Let's see what Butler can do. Try to cut into it here. Tinsley over the big man. Got a pretty good look. Just wouldn't stay down.
That's vintage Butler basketball there. Just got to get the shot to go down.
In the corner to Clay. That one wouldn't fall. Heath pushes it. And again, up over the big man. Outlets back down to Edlin. Edlin takes the 3. Can't find the bottom of the basket yet. Butler ball.
Oh, that was a perfect example. The last time Butler gets it, attacks the rim, and there's a 6'11" guy there.
Right.
Didn't block the shot, but he altered the shot. Well, I've really been impressed with him, not with scoring, but the way he does a job on defense. That's Grivna, that is.
Right. A couple of guys check in, including Jones. And then I got a number out there I'm not sure about, number 2. We'll get it when we can. That's Tinsley to Wilkins. Wilkins for 3, won't fall. Grivna with the long board this time.
Got to see the ball.
Yep, poked away. Here comes Wilkins, knocked out of his hands. Excuse me, that was Barjolo.
Yeah, that's what Coach Geary has made a living on the last 5 years. He's been here 5 years, and that right there is what Butler does. They get deflections, they get steals, and they attack you while you're backpedaling. And he didn't get the basket, but Barjolo's on the line.
Knocks home the first. Anderson checks in the game for Butler. And Barjolo knocks home both. He's got all 4 of the Bears' points, I believe. That's very unofficial, folks, whenever I call out a score. Very unofficial. Edlin directing some traffic. It's to Clay and back. Shoots the 3. Gets that one to go. So Edlin with his first bucket of the contest. Down quickly, Wilder. Wilder can't find the bottom of the net.
Yeah, they're going to have to find Edlin. And transition, they're going to have to find him. And from what we've seen, not just Edlin, Ballard's not afraid to shoot the 3 on the break.
No, that Woods 3 came on the break as well. Barjolo trying to get it inside. Nice pass there.
Nice ball movement. Great job.
Barjolo just couldn't get the range properly there.
The operation was a success, but the patient died.
Edlin inside. Can't get it to fall. And foul. I think that's going to go against Jones, number 5.
So far, it hadn't been a real pretty game. A lot of missed shots, a lot of off-balance shots.
Yep.
Rushed shots. But I think that's the way these teams like to play. They like to get it up quick and shoot it quick. And you'll take a shot that, maybe not a great shot every now and then.
Barjolo still can't get that one to go. Long rebound ends up in the hands of Jones for the Bruins. Clay works it. Back to Edlin. And
nice job defensively.
Yep,
gave good help.
Grivna catches it in deep. Nice step. Oh, but good defense there out of Green.
That's a trademark of Kevin Geary's teams. They're not going to back down.
Tinsley gets the handle and then has it blocked by Grivna.
Got Edlin.
Edlin from the wing, drains it.
One of the most impressive things about Cole Edlin is how quick he gets it off.
That was Green, couldn't get it to go. Yeah, very fast trigger.
And when you're 5'10" and you're going to play Division I basketball, you better be able to get it off quick.
Yep.
But still be effective, and he's very effective.
Jones can't find the range. Cleared out by Tinsley. Tinsley takes a shot at the end of the first period and can't get it to fall. are at the end of one. Ballard 16, Butler 4. Stay tuned as we got second quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
A Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
As we get set for the second quarter, Ballard off to a quick start here in this contest, 16-4 here as we begin the second period. And with the ball, Edlin, long range shot there, would not fall. So, Coach, I guess let's put ourselves in the Geary huddle. What are you telling your team going in this second quarter?
I mean, I think you just got to keep doing what you're doing. It'll be interesting right now. I say it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Gribna out of the game, but, you know, are they going to attack the basket more? But, I mean, they're attacking the basket in the first quarter as well. So, Kevin's a guy, he's just going to tell his guys to keep playing hard. They're going to keep playing hard. They're not going to back down and just keep doing what you do.
Good defense there by Ballard.
And that's one thing Ballard has done for years. I mean, I can remember playing against them when I was in high school. They played really good defense. When Coach Renner was there, they played really good defense. They're still playing good defense.
Foul down low there as Green draws it. And we'll go to the line. 41% free throw shooter. Is number 10, eyes it, and back iron there.
Well, we got a nice crowd here, but Butler, they can't get anything going offensively to get the crowd into it.
Yep, it is a nice crowd. You're right. And neither of those free throws go down for Mr. Green. Chance for Ballard to increase their lead. Edlin, his man on his hip. And double dribble. Good defense there by Butler. That was Santana Anderson there on the defense, number 3. And Anderson will bring it up the court.
Butler's got to get Wilder going, get him to see the ball go through the basket.
Anderson.
He's a big part of their offense. Obviously, their leading scorer.
Good ball reversal there. And that 3 won't go either. Cleaned up there by Culver. Finds Edlin. So Edlin will reset things. Has a lane, pitches it out, finds Jones. Jones can't get that one to fall. Wilder out ahead to Heath. Heath lays it up and in.
Good job by Butler there, getting it out.
Way to run the floor, and also good eyes from Wilder. Strike, left alone.
A nice job by
Edlin.
Last 2 possessions, he drove the ball right in the middle of the paint, kicked it out to three-point shooters. The first one missed, but that time they played a little string music in Lively Shively.
Making it 19-6. Ballard gets it back to Lowry. And now Wilder for three. Just can't quite find the range yet.
Yeah, that's a hard shot. That's a really hard shot for a right-hander to shoot a three-pointer off the dribble moving to your right. It's a really hard shot.
That's Culver. Ran the floor well, did Jaden Culver, the senior. Rewarded with the bucket. Heath steps back, shoots the three. That one off mark. Straight again, off back iron. Oh, taken away and out of there by Lowry. Lowry at the other end. Pretty shot there.
But you better get back when you play Ballard Bruins. They're going to get it back at you.
And a timeout called by the Ballard Bruins, so we will take a brief timeout as well. Be back with more. 21-8 here from Butler High School, and back in a moment on Glycod.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
So 21-8 as the Bruins have gotten out to a really quick start here, Coach Henley. And this one, I really like what I've seen out of Butler the last couple of minutes, though, just to try to play with some pace and get back into it.
It's a typical Kevin Geary team. They're not going to quit. They're going to keep coming at you. Like you said, they getting the pace up. And it's hard to run when you're getting the ball out of the net, so they've gotten a couple stops, so that helps.
Absolutely. Culver with it.
Little cross screen. Good job by Butler.
That's Jones. Can't find the range there.
Good defensive possession there. Looked like Coach Willis called a set play out of timeout to get us cross screen for Grivna, but Butler guarded it really well.
Barjolo awarded as that was goaltended. Let's see if we can see that. I think that's what they called it, wasn't it?
Yeah, he called goaltending.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess it was. Close. Close.
Well, we'll giving that to Barjolo, and 21-10 our score.
And I'm going to tell you another problem with coaching a 6'11 guy is officials aren't used to calling 6'11 guys.
Sure, you're absolutely right. Anderson with a Euro step there, lays it up and in. So all of a sudden the lead inside double digits. Oh, and then Hanners with the three.
So who would ever thought 25 years ago that the ball would be passed on the break to a 6'11 guy in the paint and he would throw it out to the three-point line? I mean, is that just crazy? But that's the way the game's played. Looks like Ballard's going a little zone right here.
And up and over there was Wilkins, but could not get it to fall. Well, we'll see if the zone maybe just is enough of a change-up. Nice drive there by Clay for the two.
Nice move, just a sophomore. Got a bright future with the Bruins. Ballard's got a pretty young team. Hanners, Jones, Culver, Edlin are seniors, but they play a lot of underclassmen.
Anderson can't get the floater to go. Oh, nicely done. Tracked down by Lowry. Gets it up and in.
A nice job. That's Butler basketball right there. Their coach wants them to be relentless on the ball. Turnover, rebound, no matter what. He wants pressure on that ball.
And this to the big guy, Grivna, off. Anderson, give and go. Oh, into Wilkins. And Wilkins fouled. Nice extra pass there.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, a lot of coaches, their philosophy on shot blockers is you go right into their chest. And even though that time Wilkins kind of did a double pop up and under dipsy-do, he still drew the contact and got the foul. Coach Willis didn't like the call, but 9 times out of 10, if someone is driving at you and you jump, it's going to be a foul on you.
Yep. Wilkins, first point of the Knights from the free throw line. Averaging 9.2, so Butler needing several other guys to get on track here, including Wilkins. Makes both. Now I will say he is, to this point, 100% free throw shooter on the year. I'm not superstitious. I don't believe in jinx, but I don't. Same time.
Oh, that's a nice move.
Yep.
We're going to call a hook.
Yeah, that's
wrapped around him.
Unfortunately for the big guy, that's an easy one. We'll see that on the replay. If he had just not used that left arm the rest of that way, right, Coach?
Right.
He had the great step.
And maybe if the official was not right in front of him.
Maybe.
But no, he did. It's hard to not do that for big guys. They like to put that arm down and put a little tug on you so they can get around you. Ballard staying in the 2-3.
Lowry falling down, gets it to go.
Butler's clawed themselves back into this one.
Sure have.
Cut it down to single digits.
Throwing it into the big guy here. Grivna. Yeah,
that's just a nice move.
Yep.
That's just a really good play by him.
That's tough to defend there.
Backcourt. That's on the passer. That's on both those guys. You got to hustle up the floor, and you got to see that.
All right, going to take the ball out on the far sidelines here. This is going quickly, though. 1:32
it has.
Left here in the second period. So Edlin gives it up to Clay to go ahead and bring it across. Gets it back. Thought about the three. Back to Clay. Clay from three. Halfway down wouldn't go, but Grivna cleans it up and gets the bucket. I've got him unofficially with 11. That's a half.
He's one of the things about rebounding, and we all stress it, half of it just being under the basket.
Yeah, right.
If you just go stand on one side 33% of the time, the shot's going to come off to you.
Throwing it to Grivna. Green is working on him. A little give and go there with Edlin, and then taken away. Anderson stuck a paw in there and took it away. Oh, and then Barolo could not handle the pass. On the other side, Anderson taken away again. Barjolo can't get it to fall. Lowry falling down. Underneath. Whistle comes. Tie up.
That away. Get after it, fellas. Get on the floor. I like to see that. I like to see guys getting on the floor.
Home team has the possession arrow. Wilder checks back in. Heath heads to the bench. Anderson to trigger for the Bears. Into Barjolo and just
got to jump to shoot. You cannot jump to pass.
Jones traveled. Good
defense. A little out of control.
Good defense by Wilder there.
Jones is one guy for the Bruins that Coach Willis is really counting on. He says it. Jones is one of the guys we have to have step up this year if we're going to reach our potential. So he's athletic as kid they have. But they really need him to step up this year.
So a senior, Jones is senior, 6'4", averaging not quite 7 points a game. 8 seconds left here in this half as it winds down. Anderson's going to have to shoot the three and could not find the rim or the net there. Might have had enough time for a pass, but good defense there by Ballard. Edlin with the dribble. Throws it up and can't get it to fall. So at the half, we've got the Ballard Bruins 30 and the Butler Bears 18. Let's step aside. We will have the halftime show, including the ticker, when we return here on Glycod.
A Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer. Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and Louisville.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Oldham County today.
Welcome to Holy Smokes Barbecue.
At Holy Smokes Barbecue, our pitmasters smoke up mouth-watering ribs, chicken, brisket, mutton, and more. From sandwiches to full dinners, with a complete list of sides and desserts. Holy Smokes Barbecue. Just tell them that the man in the big white hat sent you.
Order up.
How's the pork chop taste?
It's pretty good. It's the best one I've ever had.
Holy Smokes Barbecue. Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you.
When you want the right agents for your real estate needs, choose the Van Treese team with True Blood Real Estate. Former University of Louisville basketball star Stephen Van Treese and his wife Laura Protinick Van Treese combine local knowledge, dedication, and results to help you buy or sell with confidence. Contact the Van Treese team at 502-468-1463. Because no other real estate team quite measures up when you experience the True Blood advantage.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions, a tradition of corporate excellence and community service. For more, visit tfcfamily.com.
As we return here to Butler High School, where I need to clear that, where I need to get the ticker up. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Tonight's scoreboard presented by the Van Treese team with True Blood Real Estate. No other real estate team measures up. Our thanks to our executive producer, Steve Bird, for getting us these scores of local interest. Well, Coach, let's just briefly talk about that first half. Your overall thoughts of how both teams played.
Well, our two guys for Ballard that we talked about were the guys to watch, Edlin and Grivna, and they're the ones that are doing most of the damage. And Grivna, I've been really impressed with him by being able to guard the ball. He scored he's a force inside. He's a really good basketball player. Butler, I think they got to get Wilder going. I think he'll come out and have a really good second half, but that's the big difference right now is, Ballard's two big guys, Grivna and Edelin.
In fact, let's even show you a nice replay here with Edelin driving it in, giving it up to Grivna for the dunk, and that's exactly what you were talking about and what we talked about during the pregame is, just that extra pass, but with those two working together well.
Edelin has done a really good job of distributing the ball. Everybody knows he can really shoot, but he's driving in the paint, he's kicking. You saw him drop it off there. He's setting up three-point shooters, and they've done a really nice job.
Well, and also want to, of course, gives a lot of credit to these Bruins who the Bears, pardon me, who battled back and got this inside a 10-point game. Now it stretched back out to 12, but they got it back down to 9 after trailing 16-4.
They're a reflection of their coach's personality. Coach Geary's he's a coach that's going to demand nothing but toughness out of his team, and they're playing that way. They just haven't gotten the shots to fall, but they keep coming, and I don't expect anything different until the final horn. The Butler Bears are going to compete, and they're going to keep coming after you.
All right, well, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you the German American Bank halftime stats, get you the scoring for both of these teams, and then we'll have second half action upcoming for you here on Glycod.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, that became the place their kids grew up. The legendary Exmark Laser Z is the zero-turn mower more landscape pros trust. For cut quality, comfort, and reliability. Exmark, official mowers of the backyard life. Visit your local dealer or explore the Exmark Laser Z online for special finance offers, available now.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
It's time for our halftime stats. Tonight's halftime stats brought to you by German American Bank, building communities since 1910. German American Bank. You can visit them at germanamerican.com. And with scoring for both ball clubs, we'll give you the halftime leaders. The Bruins led by Mason Grivna and his 11 points. Cole Leedland chipped in 6, 3 apiece from Quentin Woods, Jackson Hanners, and Jackson Strite, and then 2 apiece from Culver and Clay, Jaden Culver, Barron Clay. For the Butler Bears, Barjolo and Lowry both had 6 for the Bears, 2 apiece for Wilkins, Anderson, and Heath. And I guess what we noted most of all, Coach, was the lack of scoring from Adrian Wilder.
Yeah, they got to be, if they're going to get back in this game and have a chance to win, Adrian's got to get some buckets on the board, and he's a good player. Coach will get him going, but they definitely need Adrian to score.
As we get set for the second half of action, one more time, I'll remind you that our ticker scoreboard was brought to you by the Van Treese team with True Blood Real Estate. No other real estate team measures up. I'm Dr. Todd Carter, Coach David Henley, and Xander Essex, your production team tonight here from Butler High School.
We got to see the Sugar Bears dance at half, and we were also treated to Sweet Caroline by the Butler Band.
Which was nice.
So it was a heck of a halftime.
You bet.
Looks like Ballard came out looking to go right into Grivna, but what a great job defensively by Butler, especially Barjolo. He just wouldn't let Grivna get a spot on the block.
Edlin got his man up in the air, shoots the runner, but comes up empty. Anderson cleans it up, quickly up court. In underneath, Wilkins couldn't get it to go.
And Grivna did not block that shot, but he altered the shot.
And then taking it away was Barjolo. Tries to get up quickly to Wilder. Wilder, his first bucket of the night.
And that does a lot for a kid when he sees the ball go through the basket. It gives him a little bit of confidence. And, you know, kids love to score. They can play the greatest defense they've ever played, but if they don't score, it's they're not always happy.
Into the corner for 3. That one wouldn't fall.
And that's not just a high school thing either.
No, that's right. Barjolo couldn't get it to go.
Griffin
Definitely,
got a hand on that
yeah,
one.
definitely did.
One more.
Into the corner. Edlin drains it.
You can't leave him open.
That's his third made 3 of the night.
Really been impressed with him being unselfish. He's not afraid to make the extra pass, but when he's got an open shot, he's going to make most of them.
Wilkins, pull up. A little tough there.
Yeah. That's one thing as a coach you always want is you want the other team to take challenged 2-point shots. Those are tough shots.
Yeah, that's one of those where if you get a lot of those, you figure you're going to a nice pass and just could not convert. There was Clay.
Right. Cole put a little mustard on that one.
Sure did.
A little dipsy-do. Nothing wrong with that.
Edlin and draws the foul plus the bucket.
I want to say 2 things on that. You know, the last pass that Cole made was behind the back, but his teammate had to reach up to get it and bring it back. You want to hit him in the hands. That basket right there, though, watching Cole play, it's almost like he thinks he can score whenever he wants to. And he's really doing a good job of getting everyone involved. Just playing a really good basketball game.
And quickly the lead back out to 16. 6-2 run here to start this third quarter. Barjolo.
Yeah, you mentioned fouled. A 6-2 run. That's most coaches will tell you the most important part of a basketball game is the first 3 minutes out of halftime, and you want to set the tone for the second half. And you know, Ballard's come out, put a 6-2 run, just let Butler know, you know, we're here. We're not going away.
And that's Anderson inside. Couldn't get it to fall. So now Edlin gets a little Gribna screen. Give and go. And bucket and the foul.
Nice ball screen, nice roll. Get to the basket. That time Cole Edlin gave him a nice pass. One thing about that makes Edlin really good is a lot of times you can tell your players that, make him go left, or if it's a left-hander, make him go. It doesn't matter. He handles the ball equally as well, right or left. And that's really a luxury to have as a high school coach, a point guard that can go effectively either way.
So Gribna with the and one. Now stepping back, Edlin can't get that one to fall. Oh, taken down by Woods. Clay couldn't get it to go either. And finally Barjolo comes down with it.
Both teams are a little more aggressive this half on both ends of the floor.
They do seem to be playing with a bit of urgency. Oh, Barjolo. Oh, trying to dunk that. Does get that to go.
Okay.
That was interesting, and I've got we'll make sure and play that coming out of a timeout here in a bit. The three won't go there from Culver, excuse me, and that was Gribna with the putback, though.
Got to get back and protect the basket.
Oh, trying to find Gribna, and that one would not go. That's where.
Yeah, I think if it's a close game, Coach Willis isn't going to like that.
Yep.
But you're up 19, you're playing well. You've got the game somewhat under control.
Yep.
But, I mean, if you can do that, why not?
Well, might be what do you think, Coach? Maybe a little bit of a teaching tool and film session later about timing?
100%.
Yep.
100%. Time and score.
Time and score.
Know the time, know the score.
So 3:33 left in this third. And even though we've had some whistles, boys, it seems like this game is going by very quickly.
Yeah, it has.
Malachi Towns checks in the ball game. Our thanks to Xander Essex for doing a little research for us, make sure that that's who that was. And Lowry, great move, got his own board, puts it back up again, couldn't find it, and then Green.
Justin Green with a nice
cleans it
putback.
up. And then a timeout taken by Butler High School, so we will take a timeout as well. Back with more third quarter here on Glycod.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Join Glycod in our quest to expand the visibility of today's student athletes by supporting our free-to-watch platform. And please subscribe and tell a friend as Glycod is changing the way you watch high school athletics. Coach, let's see if we've got enough time to show you that most interesting Barjolo dunk.
Yeah, he went right at the big guy. Didn't back down. But again, that's we've talked about it before. That's kind of a Butler Bear basketball. That's kind of how they play. You go play Butler, you're going to get some aggressive attacking style. I love watching Dub Bears. I've been waiting to say that.
That's good. Yeah.
I was wondering how I was going to work it in. Out of the timeout, Coach Geary's team comes out in a 1-2-2 3/4 court. Ballard patiently gets it over, gets into their offense.
Edlin working against Towns. Hanners has it poked away. Oh!
Nice job by the officials helping my man out. He didn't see the deflection.
Yep. Yeah, good work. Way to work together. Edlin thought about stepping back. Instead, steps into it. Grivna going down, gets it out to Clay. Clay can't find the range. Skying as Lowry takes to the other end, right through Edlin and the blocking foul.
I thought this was a really good timeout by Coach Geary. The last time they scored, he called a timeout. I think it's, guys, we're still in this game. Let's finish the third quarter. Let's win this last 3 minutes. Got to score, got to stop. Now they got a chance to score again.
Lowry couldn't get that one to go down.
Got to make those free ones.
Yep. 80% free throw shooter, so.
I guess he's allowed to miss every now and then.
Well, yeah, that's
kids these days.
Certainly a good average. Couldn't get either one of them, though, and you're right on the fact that need to convert from that free throw line. And couldn't find Edlin there at the other end. A layup by Heath.
Yeah, you got to.
And
can't just jump up and sling it. Jaden knows that. He's a good ball player. He'll learn from that. Jump stop, make a good solid pass.
Quick timeout on the floor, so we'll take a brief timeout as well. Get this third quarter break in. Be back with more. 2:26 remaining in the third on Glycod.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
(41-26) as the Ballard Bruins built an early lead and have managed to keep and/or even pull ahead just a little bit more here in this third period.
I think Butler cut it to 8 in the second quarter.
That's correct.
But Edlin was out of the game. When Edlin came back in, the lead went back up. So Butler pressing again, this time a little more aggressive. Nice come from behind deflection. Back tip.
It'll be Hanners to trigger it for the Bruins. Edlin wants to find Grivna and does. Grivna puts it on the floor. And that's tough, isn't it, Coach?
That's really hard to guard when you got a guy who can get it at the top of the key. And, he's in the middle of the floor. And the one thing getting the ball in the middle of the floor, it takes away the help side because you don't know where where's help side when the ball's in the middle. And, just a nice, strong move. It's hard to believe that kid did that, and he's a freshman.
Yeah, and then just takes it away there on the defensive rebound. Hanners double team, tries to muscle it up the court, does.
Edlin, you got to find him.
Edlin lets Wilder go by, but can't get it to go. Grivna cleans up the board, though. Edlin will take this one.
Yeah.
And that one
Generally
did go.
Don't miss 2 in a row open, but it happens.
Wilder ahead. Heath from the corner. Won't fall. Edlin drives it inside. Finds Hanners. Hanners. And Grivna gets the board. Edlin, that spot again, just can't make it happen from there. Back out.
He'll make this one.
Yep, bound 2.
Squared up, feet under. Had his time to
give a good
lock and load.
Give a good three-point shooter enough tries. Anderson for 3. That one wouldn't fall. Grivna, another board.
One of the things, to me, one of the most impressive things with Gribna, he gets every rebound with two hands.
And then Santan Anderson steps in the passing lane and gets it off to Heath, and Heath buries the three. Coach Geary's got to like that, just the hustle there off of Heath's knee. No, they're going to say deflected out by Ballard. Just a few ticks remaining here in this third period. So Lowry working against Hanners, steps through, up and in. Lowry, his first couple of points of the second half, but it is now the end of the third. So at the end of three, Ballard 46, Butler 31. Come on back. We will have the fourth quarter for you here on Glycod.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and Louisville.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Louisville Basketball Game Night live from Butler High School, where the Bears trail the Bruins 46-13. I'm Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me, Coach David Hanley. Xander Essex working our camera here this evening. And Coach Henley, this one, played fairly even in the third quarter, but still stretched out some by the Ballard Bruins.
Yeah. Ballard played a lot of zone tonight, and that's given Butler some problems because they like to spread the floor and attack, and a zone a lot of times will give teams problems.
Lowry shoots the three and airmails that one in.
And Ballard's also done a good job on Adrian Wilder. He got a bucket early in the third quarter, but I don't think he's scored since.
No, he's at his only bucket of the night.
Yeah.
And averaging 15.2 to lead these
Butler
Bears.
Do a little run and jump there. Try to speed it up and get a turnover.
Nice move there.
Baron Clay having none of it.
Clay. Yep. So Clay with his 4th point of the contest. Anderson left alone, gets the 3 to fall.
Made the extra pass, found the open guy, but Ballard's right back at you
and
with another
Woods.
3. And he's a freshman.
His second made 3 of the contest. Nice stroke there from the freshman.
Yeah, 2 straight threes out of the timeout, and one by a freshman, one by a sophomore.
That bodes well for the future, doesn't it? Unless you're playing against these Bruins.
Yeah.
Anderson, was it poked away or lost the handle? Lost the handle.
Lost it. It's going to be interesting for Ballard going forward. I mean, we know that Edlin and Gribna, who's going to be that third scorer? I mean, we know that Woods is averaging 10, Culver's averaging 10. Are they going to get that consistent scoring from the third guy?
Woods had it blocked away, tried to find Gribna and couldn't do it. Let's see how much of that I got on the replay, because that was a great block.
Yeah, a little too much French pastry on that one.
Just French pastry,
just a little jump stop and drop it off.
Yep. So good defensive effort by the Bears. Gotta like the fact they no quit so far.
No, they're not going to.
Heath finds Lowry. Lowry for three. That looked online. That was online. Tristan Lowry. 11 now in the game. Woods.
Butler makes 33% on the year from the three-point line, which is average, but you want to be better than average. You want to be a championship caliber team.
Right.
But that, Coach Geary's never lived and died by the three. He's always had teams that attack, and they're no different this year.
5:34 remaining here in this one, 51-37.
Good job switching out on Wilder. They set a double stagger screen away for him, and Ballard wasn't having nothing of it.
Bargiolo gets the big man on his hip, takes it up and in. Nice move there. To Woods in the corner for three. It'll drop. And with that, Woods made three. We've got a timeout taken by Coach Geary, so we'll take a brief timeout as well. Back with more fourth quarter action here on Glycod.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Ballard 54, Butler 39 here in the fourth quarter. Well, Coach, this Butler team has kept coming back and got this to 15. It's one of those things, but Ballard just every time they has had an answer, including Woods now with 9.
It's hard to play from behind against a good team, especially a good team that has good guards.
Yep.
Because if you fall behind early like Butler did and you're not shooting it well and you're not able to get to the basket and get easy shots, easy baskets, really, really hard. And, you want to, Butler's a pressing team. They can get up and get after you. But Ballard's got good ball handlers, so they're really hard to press. It's been an uphill battle for Butler from the get-go.
Well, like you said, if you get behind and you can't find the range from outside, you love to take it inside. But when your opponent has a 6'11 kiddo that, while just a freshman, seems to know, be playing more mature than his age, that makes it really tough.
Ballard showed a little 2-2-1 press that time just to make them run a few extra seconds off the clock. Didn't trap, didn't get in the passing lanes, didn't really pressure the ball.
Lowry using his body well down low.
But you got to get stops on the defensive end. You're finally getting some rhythm on the offensive end, but you got to get stops. Let's see how they guard the ball screen. Good help.
Kick to Woods. That wouldn't fall. Bargiolo comes down with it. Oh, that's taking it against the big fella, but big fella said no way that time.
Yeah, fading away from a big guy with a scoop shot. Probably not getting it up to the 10.
Well, the last couple of times it's gone down low, though.
He's gone strong.
Yeah, gone strong and gotten Grivna on the hip where they could kind of keep the ball away from him.
Yeah.
Wilder works inside and just couldn't get the finger roll to go.
I guess I sound like a broken record, which is not unusual, but Grivna didn't block the shot, but he changed it.
Yep.
And then if you're going to be back in the game, you got to get back, stop the ball, and Jack Edelin went coast to coast, or Cole Edelin coast to coast.
And again, Anderson couldn't get it to go. Grivna didn't block the shot, but he definitely changed it. Edelin fouled on the floor there. That's just the first foul of the fourth period.
May miracles never cease. Well, refereeing's a hard job. You could probably call a foul every possession, and you just really got to try to see the ones where you get an advantage and call those. And right there on the block, you could call three fouls right there.
Yeah, between.
But no advantage, no harm, no foul. Incidental contact.
Yeah, and then Barjolo there.
Which
fouls against Edlin.
When you think about it, isn't every foul incidental contact?
Well,
unless it's intentional.
Unless intentional, you're right.
So really, they should never call any fouls.
Clay, I'm not sure that's going to go over very well.
Yeah, probably not.
No, okay.
But it is worth mulling over on a Tuesday night in January.
Okay, fair enough. Deep thoughts are okay with me. That's all right.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, sounds good. Kickouts, long three. That one would not fall. Henners tracks down the rebound, gets it to Edlin. He'll shoot the three from there and get it to go. So this lead stretched back out now to 18. Lowry, that one won't fall. Made bucket gave.
I think Dandy Don's warming up.
Yep, might be.
Can't let him catch it that close. It was a nice job getting him off the block.
Sure was, but then Henners lost the handle. Barjolo. And just could not get that to go. .222 left. Edlin into Grivna. Gets it right back. Shoots the three. That's an action they would love to be able to convert on.
Yeah.
As many times as possible. Lowry, good work there. Gets the whistle. Could not get the bucket. I just like the fact that you referenced Dandy Don. And I always like the Slick Leonard version as well. But that's
Slick Leonard, that's some Indiana Pacers right there.
You gotcha. Yeah, but he
thought you were gonna say Slick Watts for a minute.
He knew the turn out the lights, the party's over. So I'm just saying.
Remember Slick Watts?
No, I'm
played for the Supersonics. Bald head, wore the headband.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Lowry makes the first.
His son was my JV coach at home. So
oh my goodness.
Tony Watts. Tony played at Mississippi State. I don't know why we're talking about Mississippi State.
I'm not sure either. I'm not sure I went there. Well, you referenced Dandy Dunn. I went, Slick. So it came off short and surprised Wilder. Double team comes against Edlin. He got out of it. I'm still not sure how. Oh, and leaves it up for the big fella.
Yeah, Cole Leland's pretty much a one-man press breaker, and that is a luxury. Especially in the 7th region, because a lot of teams are going to want to press, and Cole's hard to press. Did a nice job, got the ball over, found the big fella, found the aircraft carrier.
Timeout again by the Butler Bears, so we'll go ahead and take another timeout. Be back with more fourth quarter here on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Join Glycod on our quest to expand the visibility of today's student athletes by supporting our free-to-watch platform. And please subscribe and tell a friend, as Glycod is changing the way you watch high school athletics. Glycod. Well, Coach, this one really, Ballard has had control the whole way. Butler, a lot of fight in them, right. And you can see where if they had made some of those early early
Right.
buckets, especially some threes put up by Wilder, that it could have been a whole different pacing. But
yeah, it's playing from behind is no fun against a team with good guards
and good shooters. Edelin can't convert there. Clay, though.
I think moving ahead, though, I think coming into this year, St. Xavier, male, head and shoulders above everybody else. But I think now that Cole Edelin's playing for the Bruins, I think you got to throw Ballard in that mix. Can never count out Trinity. They got Jaden Johnson back.
Right.
That's a huge addition. So Eastern's good. So it's going to be fun. And it usually is.
It usually is. Yeah, you're right. Those 6th and 7th region semifinals and championship games out of Valley usually good ball games.
And if Ballard continues to get 5 guys scoring in double figures, they're really, I mentioned a while ago who's that third scorer going to be, but they've got 3 other guys that are averaging double figures.
And I meant to ask you then, can that be by committee, or is it you really better to isolate it down to one guy?
I think you can. They got a sophomore and a freshman out there. And they got some young guys that are playing a lot of minutes, but they're getting experience right now.
61-44 appears to be looking like it'll be our final, as the Bears just putting up some token pressure just to make sure that Ballard dribbles it out, and they do. So that's our final. Our final from here at Butler High School is the visiting Ballard Bruins 61, the Butler Bears 44. Come on back. We'll have the postgame show for you upcoming here on Glycod.
A Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Blind Select, not just blinds. Blind Select, not just blinds.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Welcome to Holy Smokes Barbecue.
At Holy Smokes Barbecue, our pitmasters smoke up mouth-watering ribs, chicken, brisket, mutton, and more. From sandwiches to full dinners, with a complete list of sides and desserts. Holy Smokes Barbecue. Just tell them that the man in the big white hat sent you.
Order up! How's the pork chop taste?
It's pretty good. It's the best one I've ever had.
Holy Smokes Barbecue! Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by HKC Roofing. For your next roof repair or improvement, contact HKC at 502-212-1081 or visit roofyourhouse.com. HKC Roofing, better than guaranteed.
As we return here to Butler High School, where the Bears fall to Ballard 61-44. Just remind you to take a quick look at our ticker down at the bottom of the screen with scores provided to us by executive producer Steve Bird. Tonight's scoreboard presented by the Van Treese team with True Blood Real Estate. No other real estate team measures up. Well, Coach, our players to watch going in for the Bruins were Edlin and Grivna. Grivna and Edlin. Let's just talk about their play a little bit while we try to show you some replays of notes. First is early in the ball game, really kind of setting the tone.
Right. Yeah, they two really good ball players. It's the first time I've seen Ballard play this year, and heard a lot about Grivna. But I'd seen Cole Edlin play. I coached against him a couple of years ago.
Absolutely.
Nice ball player. But Grivna's really impressive. He was the difference in the game, if you had to say one person. But Ballard was really effective moving the ball like Coach Willis wanted to do. They got good ball reversal. They got it in. They got it out. Had a nice balance. Just really impressed with Ballard tonight, especially Grivna and Edlin.
Good play from them. And then as we talked about, a big chunk of that second half is that no quit out of Butler as they kept coming. So that is good for Coach Gary to see that.
Sure.
And they'll learn from this.
No doubt. And this is going to sound so elementary, but Butler probably hasn't played against a 6'11 guy, and you play differently. You don't change your entire philosophy. You don't change your entire game plan.
Right.
But when you got a good 6'11 guy, a big guy inside in high school who can play, who can move, who's mobile, good offensively, good defensively, it's different.
Right.
It's just different, and you can't really say it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that, but it's just different playing against a good big guy. Some big guys just get in the way, especially on offense. Grivna doesn't, and Butler plays him again. I think it would be different. I'm not saying Butler would beat him, but it's a whole nother ball game when you're playing against a guy like that.
Well, and we saw that late in the second half too, where some of those Butler guards figured out, okay, if I get him on my hip and I go this way, I can get some space and get a shot up and around. You can see them learning on the fly with that.
Exactly. No doubt about it.
All right, well, let's take a brief break. When we come back, we will have the German American Bank final numbers for you, and then most outstanding players upcoming in just a few minutes. So stay tuned for all of that as we walk through the postgame show here from Butler High School, where the Bears fall to the Ballard Bruins 61-44 on Glycod.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Red Ball Recycling is Southern Indiana's #1 recycling choice for a reason. We offer top dollar for all scrap metal. We can buy steel, copper, aluminum, brass, junk cars, and more. Call or stop by Red Ball Recycling and turn your scrap metal into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, that became the place their kids grew up. The legendary Exmark Laser Z is the zero-turn mower more landscape pros trust. For cut quality, comfort, and reliability. Exmark, official mowers of the backyard life. Visit your local dealer or explore the Exmark Laser Z online for special finance offers, available now.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
It's time for a look at our final numbers. Tonight's final numbers from German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. Those final numbers, and this is unofficial scoring, folks, so I want to absolutely say that first of all, but got Mason Grivna with 20 points to lead the way for the Bruins, averaging not quite 16, so nice game tonight from Grivna and his 20 points. And for the Bears, Tristan Lowry with 14 unofficially in this one. Let's go over the other scoring, and then we'll let Coach chime in as well. Mason Grivna had 20. 20 also from Cole Eadlin. I apologize. I was thinking it was 18. It was 20 from him as well. Should have them both on that graphic. Quentin Woods had 9, 4 from Barron Clay, and 3 from Jackson Hanners, 3 from Jackson Strite, and 2 from Jaden Culver for the Bruins. For the Bears, again led by Tristan Lowry in his 14, Henrik Barjolo with 13, 5 each from Brandon Heath and Santana Anderson, and 2 apiece from Braden Wilkins, Justin Green, and Adrian Wilder. And I guess that's the biggest note there for the Bears is the Adrian Wilder and only a single bucket.
Yeah, Butler's probably not going to get to where they want to go unless Adrian's scoring for him. But I mean, he's just a one-off. You know, he's
right,
a good player.
Yeah.
He's going to come back. I don't think anybody's worried about that. He'll bounce back.
All right. Well, let's. Those are your German American Bank final numbers. Let's go ahead and take another quick break. When we come back, we'll have most outstanding players for you, our schedule upcoming, and wrap it up from here at Butler High School on Glycod.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilley in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Tonight's most outstanding players brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You can give Leslie a call, 502-384-6184. And for the most outstanding players, we'll turn it back over to Coach, and Coach for the Butler Bears.
Yeah, and Henry Bargiolo. Nice game. He very aggressive young man. Went to the basket, got a couple of buckets inside, went up on the big guy. Didn't back down from Mason Grivna. There it is right there. Nice game by him. He's a nice ball player.
Absolutely. So there's yours for the Bears, and then for the Ballard Bruins in the win to improve to 11-3.
Yeah, Mason Grivna, he set the tone early. He let the guys from Butler know, you're not going to come in here and just get to the basket. I'm going to challenge your shot. I may not block it, but I'm going to challenge. And he also, by the way, had 20 points. So
sure
nice
did.
job by him. Very impressive freshman.
Absolutely. So those your most outstanding players of the game. Now let's go to our upcoming schedule as they're turning the lights out on us. Our upcoming schedule brought to you by Holy Smokes Barbecue, our friend, great friends, good friends at Holy Smokes Barbecue. Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you. So this Friday, doubleheader on Glycod, January 9th at 5:45, girls-boys doubleheader Eastern at Manual. And then next Wednesday, our other Louisville area game, January 14th at 7:30 p.m., Spencer County at Sacred Heart. Spencer County at Sacred Heart next Wednesday, the 14th. Well, it's time, Coach, to put a little bit of bow on this one. Any particular takeaways that you want to share with the nice folks as we wrap this one up?
I think it's going to be interesting to see, especially in the 7th region, now that Ballard's added Cole Elan. And so that really puts him in the mix for a championship. Butler is one of the favorites in the 6th region, and I don't think after watching them tonight that anything changes there. So two good teams. Wasn't really a smooth game.
Yeah.
At times erratic. But when you got kids that play hard, get after each other, pressure the ball, that's kind of what happens. So looking forward to watching both these teams moving forward.
All right. Well, there you go, folks. That is we wrap it up here. And our thanks for you tuning in to this ball game here from Butler High School, where, again, Ballard emerges victorious 61-44. First, I want to say a big thank you to Butler Athletics Director Larry Just for his hospitality here tonight. We had a great seat up here in the Crow's Nest, and we want to thank him very much for that. For executive producer Steve Bird, our cameraman Xander Essex, Coach David Henley, I'm Dr. Todd Carter saying good night, God bless, and we will see you next time on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been UA Local 502 Louisville Basketball Game Night. UA Local 502 and the Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky. We do it right the first time. Tonight's game was brought to you by Red Ball Recycling, turning your scrap metal into scrap money. HKC Roofing, better than guaranteed. Tinsley Family Concessions, commitment to quality. German American Bank, building our community since 1910. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust. Anderson's Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. And by Blinds Direct and State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley.
Visit glycod.com and follow us on social media for information about upcoming broadcasts and other high school sports content. Thank you for watching this live sports presentation on Glycod.